We still have 1.5 years for elections to go in the state. I think Lok Sabha polls are before that, and then Rajasthan and all neighbouring states like Madhya Pradesh is coming into polls before that. But yes, party is geared up. We have worked well in last 3.5 years, despite seeing COVID as a whole coming into the country, and I think the state's economy has done very well. We have gained, we have grown, and we foresee that in next 1.5 years Haryana will touch the endeavours which were predicted. It's been a great journey. I think getting that experience in Parliament at 25 and then coming into the government at 31, I think has helped us a lot, and I think I have learnt over time how policies are made, how policies are implemented, and successfully that has helped us to take the state forward. And you can see that Haryana getting investment of 34,000 crores in last 3 years despite such a recession globally. I think that is an advantage of being right next to Delhi that we have taken as a state. When you come to state, I think this is one place where you learn how you actually implement. We are foreseeing a flood-like situation today in the state. 6 districts have villages submerged underwater. 3 towns are still having water inside them. But that I think because being in the state helps us to put all thrust, and we are doing that. When I was in college, I read a book called Tipping Point of Malcolm Gladwell, and that book, one great thing was written, that crisis and opportunity in Chinese are the same word. So you have to learn how you take crisis, but you take them as an opportunity to move forward for betterment of the society, for betterment of the state. And I think COVID also we did the same, and today we are doing the same. I don't think so there is any problem with the alliance. Yes, both the parties are working on their behest in both for the Lok Sabha also and for Vidhan Sabha also. But yes, as far as now, we have run the state very well for last 3 years, and we move forward similarly. Oh, I think it helps me also, and it parts me with a big challenge also. I think what Chaudhary Devilal ji has done, I think it's very hard for us today to even imagine in those times those decisions were taken. But yes, we have done that in the past. Today also we are doing that. And I think with that legacy to carry forward, we have successfully, by creating Jannayak Janata Party and moving forward, we have taken that foothold forward. I think, see, if I talk about politics and then saying dynasty is coming into politics is one thing. Can a lawyer's son be a good lawyer? Yes. It's his capability. Can a doctor's son be a good doctor? Yes. Can a press reporter's son be a good reporter? Yes. There have been multiple cases in diverse fields where people have done well, and I think in politics is also it's not an easy task. Getting a medical degree and starting operations is one job, but you have to keep your hand steady. If a good lawyer's son becomes a lawyer and tomorrow he doesn't even speak a word in court, who's going to hire him? And I think politics is also the same thing. If you are there, if you are helping people, people's sentiments are with you, I think people elect you back. If not, we have seen dynasties just wiping away. I think 2013 was the changing point. When my father was put behind bars, that was the day that I had to push myself in. Before that, I was going to UK for my post-graduation. And then I did my post-graduation itself in India only. Got 2 degrees, and now I'm doing my doctorate also. But yes, that was the thrust point in 2013, where that point was put in that yes, now you need to step in those shoes and start working. Oh, that's a good question. I would be in business, maybe something that would be totally different from this. But my idea was that I would start and maybe I would have had a unicorn by now in some field. I think it's a field where your interest and then your dedication to it. Politics is not a hobby that you get in and then you play around and tomorrow you take a break and come back after 5 years. No, it's a 24-hour job. I still see people walking into my house at 11 at night, 12 at night, and morning 6 a.m. is the same thing. And those people are there who actually need some help. And you have to go support them, provide them help. Most of the people do not even have a light about what's going to be next in their life. And one small help can change their life. I cannot give a message for somebody who's vanishing. But yes, somebody is there. Don't take politics as an easy task. It's a 24-hour hard-working task, and I think from the day you get elected till you die, it's a job that you cannot just leave and move forward. I have seen in my family, I have seen families around the country. Once you are in politics, people who get you in will always have their rights over how you live, how you move forward. And I think you have to start working on those. You have to feel every voter to be a part of your family. You have to make them family members, and in hard and fast times, you have to stand by your family. So every day you are being compared to your ancestors. That's the biggest challenge. How Chaudhary Devilal ji worked and did politics 50 years ago, it's not the same today. Today you have smartphones, you have better roads, you have better mobility. People still think that yes, if he did that time, how would you do it today? See, we have developed the state. State has moved forward. Only state in the country which has a below poverty line, not at 1,20,000 but at 1,80,000. We got 50% of women elected in the panchayats. We have developed the state, industry has come in, new employment has been created in the state, and the foremost thing is that we have provided each and every facility where a person had to go to a babu in an office and start his file. Now digitally can do that. He doesn't have to move around offices where he has more than 600 facilities on your CHC center available at your doorstep. I think it's not changed, it's just modernized. And yes, today there are things which can be done on an expedite basis. There are things which can be monitored well. Schemes which were pushed that time were not that penetrated to the people. But today, yes, you can penetrate it to each and every individual, and we have achieved that.
This and more streaming now on the world's first news OTT, News9 Plus. Download now.